Sounds like you're a Design Space user, and since that's the case, I'm going to work in Design Space for you. Alright, first things first, upload your image. This is one I'm going to use. It doesn't matter what image, you can use what image you want. Go ahead and hit insert image. Now this is key. You want to make sure that you get as much of this on as you can, because if you transfer it the way I'm about to show you, you will lose resolution if you transfer it in small. Let me bring this down some more, sorry. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and stretch this on out and get as much coverage as I can on this screen. Taking account over here on this side, this stupid thing right here will show up on your thing, so make sure that when you're doing this, your image is away from that. Now you're going to click on this, get rid of that box. Come over here to settings. Now we're going to go down, the 3 lines. Now let's go down to settings. We're going to get rid of that old grid behind the back there. We don't want to see that in this screen clipping we're about to take. So no grid. Go ahead and click done. Now as you see, you got no grid. You got this goofy looking line that, well, my kid's school goes, it's my kid's school logo, I'm sorry. But either way, it's stupid. Here we go. Alright, now that we've done that, you're going to want to make sure you got Word open. You're going to go over here and click on New Document. Alright, now the important parts. We're going to go to Layout first. We're going to change our margins to a custom margin. I've already got mine preset at 0.12, but all you need to do is come down here normally, hit Custom Margin, and then you put all these to 0.12 throughout. What that does is keep you from blowing off the edge of the side of your paper and causing issues with your printer. So I'm going to cancel all that since I don't need that. I've got my 0.12. Now that that's done, we're going to go here to Insert. Go to Screenshot, Screen Clipping. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to get as pretty close as possible as we can and get as much of this in as we possibly can with this pretty little box. Once you have said pretty little box, let go. So now I'm going to transfer you into Word. You can do this if you need to. If you don't like the way it is, to stretch it out, double click this little box right here. Now you're going to go to Lock Aspect Ratio. Click OK. Turn off the lock aspect ratio. Now that you've done that, you can stretch it as wide and not have it like get out of proportion or whatever. You can stretch it wide, you can stretch it long. Now that that's done, you're going to go to File, Save As. Choose which folder you're going to put it in. This happens to be one of my most popular folders. Once you choose that, you're going to want to change this from Word document to PDF. Alright, now you need to label your document. We're just going to put logo. Now that all that BS is done, go ahead and click Save. Now you can go ahead and, oh my bad, this does it every time I do this. Alright, don't worry about that. It's irritating. Alright, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now we're going to bust open Inkscape. Now, what I did forget to mention is you want to size your image in Word to what size you want it to print out, because when you load it up on Inkscape, it's going to be pre-sized to what you had it in Word. We're going to click on New Document. Now we're going to slide on over here to File, Open. We're going to look for the folder that you had it in. I've got a bunch of folders here. If I can get the right button, there we go. There we go. No, let me type in logo to find where the hell that went. Well, it's going to load it up. Alright, now that we've loaded that up, you can go over here, set your quality, that kind of thing. You can read all of this to choose what you want to do. That's on you there. Alright, now we click OK. Now we have a much bigger image. You can still do some dragging and stuff like that, but I prefer to size mine beforehand. If you start to notice that it gets grainy, there are apps online that you can run this through, and it will take that graininess and clean it right up if you don't have Photoshop and don't know how to use it. Now I've got this stretched. I've got it set in millimeters, but most people, like most Americans, we don't like millimeters. We like inches. So our print is 10.8 high and by 8.203 wide. Now you can slide on over here. Go to print. Select your printer. I'm going to leave it 2760. I usually mess with the 2720, but I'll play with this one today. All right, here we go. Preferences. Now you're going to set your paper type or whatever you got. Then you need to set your premium presentation. Mat quality high. And if you want to make a really, really big image, you can actually click on this right here. And this is what they call poster mode. So 2x1 would mean 2 pages of paper will be printed out, but it will make 1 image. Same thing right here where it says 4x4 poster. It would be 4 pages wide by 4 pages long. So it would blow things up. The only thing that sucks about doing that is you do have to tape them up and line them up to get all your seams all nice and pretty. But you can print some big ass sublimation prints that way. But anyways, we're going to leave that off for now. More options. Now this is where it gets important. You want to click high speed off, mirror image on. Go ahead and click OK. Now you can hit print and you're ready to roll.